This nigga, so you remember me and Sharice used to live over there in the old Grove, right? Nigga, tell me. Off of no, in the old Grove, the apartment Sharice used to have. Over by where we live at now. Gillespie. By Dudley, over by Dudley. Nigga, tell me why that road people had their cars parked on each side. You know that road already narrow, right? And then you got people coming up and down that road trying to make it two lanes of traffic with two cars on each side already. Nigga, tell me why everybody car who was parked on that side was scraped up. Nigga, yeah. Nigga, brand new car scraped up, nigga. Had a streak going from the front headlight to the back tail light, bro. Yes, bro. Like, that's why I said, bro, that shit is a hassle, man. They can, man.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Where was y'all at? By Quan? Man, them young ass niggas ain't trying to walk, bro. I walk that. Me and you walk that shit. Oh, lazy ass niggas.
Looking to pass. It's Welsh. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
Where?
To deliver the football, and now they face
Oh,
down.
wow.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable
Right.
and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Miners will call on their punt team.
That's why I said, bro, when you be like with when you be with like your parents and them, and you see you be eating and chilling and it be all good, you ain't gotta work. Then when you finally get with your homeboys, you be like, man, hell no, I'd have ate by now.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Past the first down marker and still running. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Trying to get the corner. Oh, better look out.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Able to get just a few.
Oh, I know. That's why I said that homecoming, boy, that shit to get tacky. It's because everybody trying to go somewhere, do something, be somewhere, and then on top of that, you got to think you the one cutting the hair and all that shit, so everybody needs you. I'm telling you, bro. That's why I said, like, next year. I'm gonna just go there. I'm gonna be at Hanson in them club, and that's it, bro. I ain't going nowhere.
You gotta find this big fella, especially down the red zone area.
Yeah, I ain't had to do nothing. Had hella food, free champagne. Like, we was straight, bro. It was good. Yeah, it was deep.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at
It was. Y'all boys would have had a field day because it wasn't no niggas in there. Y'all would have had a field day.
Went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Obviously not the starting quarterback.
And that's why I said it's just the violence, bro. It's the violence, man.
Finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise when you start the game 0-4.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down to the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone.
Yeah, it's the violence, man. It's just a bunch of people. They coming from out of town. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves, and they ruining it for everybody.
After that earlier sack.
Yeah, that shit, man.
Throwing right. With the catch. It's
They ruining it for everybody, man. They coming from out of town. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves, and they ruining it for everybody.
Sticks moving. Great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
It's motherfuckers.
It's impressive. Once first down,
I was looking at your picture. That shit was hard, man. I like them kicks.
Some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
after the productive first down play. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Welch. Finds his back in the middle.
Hey, man. That's why I said, like, but you got to think, though, when you out there, man. Right. Like, they got they know.
Safest routes, easiest reads. Love coming out with those early with the short passing.
Gonna try to pop one on the screen.
That's what they do, bro. Everybody knows it's in the air already, man. Cause that's why I said this new age shit. Everybody think they a celebrity already. Everybody ain't no regular people left. Don't nobody want to be regular and just chill and meet new people, laugh, joke, have a good time. Everybody want to come out. They want to turn their nose up at everything and everybody. And you know what I'm saying? That's just it, bro.
First down play, nice read, get it to the pitch man, sets up a great second down opportunity.
They bring him down, but not.
That's why I said, man, like, I'm to the point now where I was going to come out, but then I was like, I know. Because what really kind of like threw me off was when RV told me E and them wasn't out there, because that would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? Sissy was over there. Where?
They stop him almost immediately. Short game there and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
None of that shit.
But see, but that part I wouldn't have took Zanaya to. I was gonna take her over by the stadium where where we saw all the kids last year. You know what I'm saying?
I like the adjustments from this offense.
That's crazy.
First possession to second.
We saw people with strollers and everything last year.
Nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good
intercepted for the 11th time. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. This drive will get away from Justin.
That's because you ain't had nowhere to. That's because you ain't had nowhere to sit down and chill at.
Now the pitch. This junior making his presence felt and making the.
That's only because you ain't had nowhere to chill at, for real. Like, last year we had somewhere to chill, bro. You got to think we had somewhere to chill.
They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, ECU!
I know. What?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many
I went and grabbed that zip for Uncle Marvin, nigga. We was so high last night, bro.
Small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year.
Probably Uncle Marvin, because I ain't had no weed. He had all the weed. I went and got that zip from Breeze for him.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and
Yeah.
they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
Yeah, he said he was cool with that. But, you know, he bought a zip last year, too. He want a pound. He liked that shit. This nigga, I got back. He talking about what he'll do for a pound.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway.
So he must be about 6'7" for a pound then.
Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah. Oh, you found him. Oh, you found Kanye last night?
Not a whole lot of room there. It's 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Into the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative. But
$10 for one.
They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fine play action. There he goes, breaking the pocket.
And that
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, scramble play, everything's breaking down, but he never panics. And also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third, I can't slide early, I can't run out of bounds, I'm probably going to have to put...
Oh, he's got some space. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level.
I told you, man, homecoming just ain't where it's at no more, dog.
But just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
It just ain't where it's at no more, man. It used to be like, bro, you could go to like a random you could go to a random tent and eat and people would be looking at you like, shit, go ahead, eat, bro, chill, eat, do what you want to do. Yeah, it's for everybody, but now, that's why I said it's the newer generation now, man. A lot of the old folks, they don't come no more because of the newer generation, and they just rather just stay home now.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like that return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Pirates headed quickly to the line.
They say two people always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. A big play. Gets it into close territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 34.
Can't do nothing no more, boy. Tell him.
It can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Going over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's why I said, bro, I got out, I said, man, let me go find TJ, and then I thought about it, I'm like, that service out there terrible, that probably ain't even that's probably not even his real location, and then...
They were standing beside each other and couldn't make no calls to each other.
Fights off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense
we were
knocks
standing
him
beside
down.
each other and couldn't make no calls to each other.
A lot of times when you think about speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball goes. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line.
Yeah, I told you, everybody think they somebody, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's about the mindset.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
Them type shit, bro. And nowadays, I don't even want to talk to a female unless she come talk to me if we out and about or some shit.
They've got a little time here
But
to
it's
put
like,
together a
niggas be
productive drive late in the half.
And it's like, nigga,
They'll leave it
it
with
ain't
you.
even
Sometimes the thing is,
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for a man. It's Welsh. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Here comes the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snatches it on the right. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Bringing the heat. Oh, he's got a chance. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he grabs it at the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big blowing catch, and he's down at the 5. yards in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Welch. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got it on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll go to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Overton. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Got a man, it's Montgomery. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Tight end now in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, fourth down.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Rushes on him, and they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Scanning the field, it's Welsh. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Good shovel pass. Tackled there by the defense.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
Yeah, and on 3rd and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to 4th and goal. Now it's a situation, do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football, or do I need to throw this now?
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one splits the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 15 over Central Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the catch. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Escapes the pressure going right. Powers through the defender. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. Bears the pressure. Keeps looking downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Miners in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Miners want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it in stride inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, UTEP! And the comeback is on. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Quick strike complete. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Overton. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Welch. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Looking left. It's caught downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll try to get it through the air. Buys a little time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Defense might bring the house here. Under fire. Touchdown, Niners. And here they come, almost all the way back. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You can tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
And he makes the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the toss. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Unleashes one. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. It's a running touchdown, Pirates. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Miners want to pick up the tempo.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield, it's Welsh. Catch in the middle, it's Stevenson. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll move the wide receiver. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. He does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
32.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the air, it's Jenkins. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here comes the offense on second down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Welch. Got a man. It's Ferguson. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The give to the back. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
No gain on the flag. Second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown ECU. And they turn it into a defensive score. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. wants to throw. It's Welsh. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we want...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Throws to the back. Complete in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Wants to pass it. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mids offense has its first opportunity of the day. Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Give to the fullback. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. He breaks a tackle. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Sticks it in his belly. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
They booted away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. The Irish time to think about it. They'll open the quarter going for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he will be stopped short or stop himself short of the line to gain. What was he thinking there? And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. He'll try it again. Runs through the tackle.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll keep it himself. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Navy will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Trying the left side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
But how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
To the air, it's Carr. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking for space, it's Leonard. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Navy will have to punt it away.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The give. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Carr. Creates a little space. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get outside. He has the first and still on his feet. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Slings it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Now the toss. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Give to the fullback. Shakes off the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. Got a little space. Got the first down. Looking for more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33.
This doesn't happen with just anybody in tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. They'll do the rest and make big gains.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Navy! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Snap to the back. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's strong. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. To throw, it's Carr. Moves away as he feels pressure. Down he goes. He tried to get out of trouble, and this defense wasn't having it. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And Navy will go back on the attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Here come the Irish back on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of it.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be brought down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open, nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly, nice accurate pitch out in front of him, easy catch, and then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saves a touchdown at least for now. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Carr. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fitted in the window for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. And it's slipped out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't get him to the ground. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air, it's Carr. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Stumbled to the ground. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Oh, the quick spin move. Wide open spin. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Navy, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team,